General Hospital spoilers, Nelle's involvement in Carly's polonium poisoning, and a shocking reunion with Wiley's mother. Port Charles is about to be rocked to its very core as secrets long buried claw their way to the surface. In a storyline filled with chilling twists, explosive confrontations, and a jaw-dropping return from the dead, General Hospital is preparing fans for one of the most shocking chapters in recent history. As Carly Corinthos, Laura Wright, lies in a hospital bed battling a mysterious and fast-acting polonium poisoning, the true culprit behind the insidious attack will leave everyone gasping. Nelle Benson, Chloe Lanier, is alive and orchestrating every step. But that's not all. Nelle's hidden return to Port Charles sets up an emotionally charged and dangerous reunion with her son Wiley, Byron Weaver, and a fiery showdown with Wiley's adoptive mother, Willow Tate Corinthos, Caitlin McMullen. Let's dive into this explosive arc and uncover how Nelle's obsession and vengeance will change the canvas forever. Carly's poisoning, a calculated act of revenge. For weeks, fans have been speculating about Carly's sudden health deterioration. From headaches to blurred vision and unexplained nausea, many assumed it was the result of stress or lingering fallout from Brennan's, Charles' measure, sinister plots. However, when Dr. T.J. Ashford, Taj Bello, finally discovered traces of polonium in Carly's system, the question shifted from, what is happening? To who would do this? As Sonny, Maurice Bernard, Michael, Chad Duell, and Jocelyn, Eden McCoy, scramble to make sense of this, the evidence points to something much darker. Surveillance footage is tampered with. Lab results vanish. The Quartermaine mansion receives an anonymous tip warning them that Carly's life remains in grave danger. Fans speculated it could be Brennan's doing, but GH is setting the stage for something far more personal. A shadowy figure watches Carly from afar, her eyes cold and calculating. When the camera pans up, it's Nelle Benson, very much alive, her iconic necklace glinting beneath her hood. How did Nelle survive? Viewers remember the harrowing events that led to Nelle's presumed death. After a tense cliffside struggle with Carly, Nelle plummeted, and her lifeless body was found. Or so we were led to believe. But in classic soap opera fashion, the truth is murkier. Sources close to production hint at flashbacks revealing how Nelle was rescued by a mysterious figure, rumored to be a new villain who has been bankrolling her recovery and fueling her vendetta. Whether it's a Cassadine connection or remnants of Cyrus Renault's, Jeff Kober, crime network, one thing is clear. Nelle has spent years biding her time, building alliances in the shadows, and carefully orchestrating Carly's downfall. In her mind, Carly took everything from her freedom, her reputation, and most importantly, her son. Now, she's back to reclaim it all, and this time, she isn't pulling any punches. Wiley's emotional turmoil. While Carly fights for her life, Nelle begins her psychological warfare on another front. Wiley. The young boy has been thriving in the Corinthos home, finding love and stability with Willow and Michael. However, GH spoilers indicate Nelle's reappearance will cause devastating emotional waves. In heart-wrenching scenes, Nelle disguises herself and begins lurking around the Quartermaine grounds and Wiley's school. Subtly influencing his emotions, Nelle plants seeds of confusion, calling herself a friend and slipping him trinkets and photos from the past. Wiley begins asking uncomfortable questions. Where's my real mommy? And why do I look like this lady I met? Willow, already stretched thin after her battle with leukemia and the loss of her bio-mother Harmony, senses something is amiss, but can't quite put her finger on it until it's too late. Willow versus Nelle, the ultimate showdown. As Nelle makes her boldest move yet, confronting Wiley in a secluded park and revealing her true identity, Willow arrives just in time. What follows is a fiery, emotional confrontation between two mothers who share an unbreakable bond to the same child but come from wildly different worlds. You're dead. Willow gasps, stunned, her protective instincts on full display as she shields Wiley. Nelle, ever manipulative, smiles darkly. Not dead. Just reborn. The verbal sparring is intense. Nelle blames Willow for stealing her child and siding with the Corinthos family. Meanwhile, Willow fights back, accusing Nelle of traumatizing Wiley and vowing to never let her near him again. This confrontation is raw, powerful, and sets up a larger arc where Willow's maternal rights and Wiley's safety hang in the balance. Nina's dilemma, torn between daughter and loyalty. Amid the chaos, Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watros, faces the ultimate emotional turmoil. Long estranged from her biological daughter Nelle, Nina has barely begun to patch things up with Willow, her other long-lost daughter. As Nelle resurfaces, Nina is blindsided and paralyzed. In private, Nelle reaches out to Nina, using their biological connection as leverage. "You owe me," Nelle hisses. Nina is forced to wrestle with horrifying choices. Does she protect Willow and Wiley? Or does she risk everything by helping Nelle disappear with her grandson? Nina's inner conflict is gripping television. Spoilers tease that Nina may initially try to mediate, but the weight of guilt and years of broken bonds might push her into making a catastrophic decision that could shatter both families permanently. Michael and Sonny declare war. Once Michael learns of Nelle's return, all bets are off. Spoilers reveal Sonny will revert to a darker, ruthless side as he teams up with Michael to protect Wiley at all costs. Sonny's code has always been about family first, and when it comes to Wiley, Sonny will cross every line necessary. The Corinthos Enforcer is reactivated, with Dex, Evan Hofer, taking orders from a seething Sonny who promises Nelle Benson will never harm this family again. Expect action-packed sequences as Sonny's network closes in on Nelle, but true to form, Nelle stays several steps ahead, using hidden safe houses and corrupt officials to evade capture. The poison plot thickens, Carly's fight for life. Meanwhile, back at GH, Carly's condition worsens. The polonium poisoning leaves her hovering between life and death, experiencing fevered hallucinations that bring up past traumas and unresolved guilt about Nelle. Laura Wright is delivering powerhouse performances as Carly battles regret, anger, and fear, all while viewers scream at their screens, knowing Nelle is behind the slow kill attack. TJ and Elizabeth, Rebecca Herbst, work against the clock to find an antidote. A surprise ally may come in the form of Liesl Albrecht, Kathleen Gotti, who has insider knowledge of rare toxins thanks to her dark past. Liesl's involvement will add layers of intrigue, as she owes Carly nothing but may still step in for Nina's sake. A mother-daughter reunion, and a shocking betrayal. In a twist no one sees coming, GH spoilers suggest Nelle may actually succeed, temporarily. Rumors point to a tense scene where Nina helps Nelle escape Port Charles with Wiley after a courtroom standoff ends in disaster for Willow and Michael. Whether this betrayal is part of Nina's larger plan to turn Nelle over or a genuine lapse in judgment remains to be seen. Fans can expect gut-wrenching scenes as Wiley is torn between two mothers, and the line between right and wrong blurs for everyone involved. Will Nelle be redeemed or destroyed? With the canvas shifting rapidly, the question on every fan's mind is, will Nelle find redemption, or is she on a collision course with tragedy? Chloe Lanier's return opens doors for deeply emotional and morally complex storytelling. Some fans speculate Nelle could spiral further into villainy, while others hope for a sliver of humanity in her. One thing is for sure, Port Charles will never be the same after this. What's next? Nelle's reign of terror, Carly's near-death battle, and Wiley's emotional turmoil will dominate the next few months of storylines. With alliances shifting and betrayals looming large, General Hospital is gearing up for one of its most gripping arcs in years. Stay tuned as we bring you exclusive updates on how this shocking saga unfolds. Will Carly survive? Will Willow lose everything? And will Wiley ever recover from the emotional scars this feud will leave behind?